and elite wide receivers, and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, the Texas A&M Aggies. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Handoff to the single running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Lewis to throw. Finds his man. It's Norman. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. He'll try to pop the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
Wants to go up top. Trying to get behind the defense. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Another incompletion on third down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd...
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. Makes the catch on the left. Finds some room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Aggies.
And man, what a game-changing tight play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. He leaves it with his back. Spins away from the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know, they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Lewis to throw. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Aggies want to crank the tempo.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Wants to fire on second down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Leaves it with the back. Running to Green. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Lewis wants to pass. And as he throws, just a little off. Incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being...
Trying to beat the D deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggies. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going for the big play. Pulls in the deep ball. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now from inside the red zone. Oh, what a move. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looks as if he's going to run it. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Motion from the wideout. Lewis to throw. Touchdown, Aggies! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I love the play design here. The ball is designed to come out of the quarterback's hands quickly. He finds his big-time target for the touchdown.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll give it to the back. And some room to work. Jukes his way for more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. They get to him as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or...
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Lewis wants to pass. That's caught. It's Norman. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Texas A&M going quickly. Using his legs, it's Peterson. Thrust that arm out. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The quick out. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Lewis to throw. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Peterson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. He'll keep it himself. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed, try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback moving. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense.
Touchdown, Aggie. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Makes the catch. It's Norman. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. So now it's second and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback making adjustments.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Lewis wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Got a little space. There he goes. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Give the offensive line tons of credit on that running play. Just working really well as a unit right now. They're being physical. They're getting a lot of push. And you see guys working up into the second level, getting hats on hats at linebackers and DBs as they try to get involved. This O-line right now really showcasing their physicality.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll do it himself. Gives in the big stiff arm. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Lewis to throw. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Aggies. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Smart move to keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Going to sling it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Craver. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This dude is dealing at receiver right now, and he's going to have them yelling well past midnight.
And these receivers are the ones that scare the mess out of you. The Mike Evans that on the outside that you know they're throwing the football, and you ain't got anybody that can match up. And when the Aggies find those guys, these offenses hum like crazy.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Snags it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wide receiver. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quick completion on the out. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The option look. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That will put the wrap